Imagine this. Athens, the birthplace of democracy. Citizens gather in the assembly. Thousands shouting, debating, voting on war, justice, and law. And yet, one man, Socrates, distrusted it. The man who taught Plato, who asked the uncomfortable questions. Athenian democracy was direct. Every free male citizen could vote directly on laws. Sometimes 6,000 men met at once, deciding taxes, war, even judges. They decided everything: taxes, war, law. Sounds amazing. Power to the people. But Socrates saw a danger. Decisions made by ordinary people, not trained experts. Would you let just anyone perform surgery or pilot your ship? Why then leave the running of a city to whoever shouts the loudest? Socrates argued that knowledge and wisdom, not popularity, should guide politics. He compared politics to a ship. Imagine passengers all demanding to steer while the trained navigator is ignored. If the ignorant steer, the ship crashes. For Socrates, Athens was that ship. Demagogues rose by flattering the people, promising easy answers, stirring emotions. That, Socrates thought, was a recipe for disaster. In 399 BCE, Socrates was accused of corrupting the youth and impiety. Who judged him? 500 randomly selected citizens, a democratic jury. By a small majority, they voted for his execution. Athens executed its most provoking thinker. Plato, present at the trial, saw this as proof. Democracy could be unjust when crowds were swayed by fear and anger. This moment shaped his thinking about the fate of democracies. Plato concluded, democracy doesn't just err, it decays. In the Republic, he calls democracy one of the worst regimes. At first, democracy gives freedom. People chase wealth, pleasure, and power. Too much freedom breeds chaos, laws ignored, discipline breaks down, society loses direction. When chaos grows, people cry out for order, and a single man offers it. That man becomes a tyrant. The end of democracy, Plato warned. Plato sharpened Socrates' ship metaphor. The sailors, citizens fight over the helm, none know navigation. They ridicule the navigator who talks of stars and maps instead of flattering them. The ship goes nowhere, or crashes. Democracy, Plato says, silences the wise minority and courts disaster. Plato's answer, the philosopher-king. Rulers trained to seek truth, not personal gain. Philosophers chase the good. They don't chase wealth or applause. Plato imagined a structured state, classes, state education, and rulers selected for wisdom. It's idealistic and troubling. Absolute rule by the wise raises its own dangers. So, Socrates distrusted democracy because it empowered the uninformed. Plato argued it decays into tyranny and proposed philosopher-kings. Want a deep dive into Plato's controversial perfect state? Let me know below.